After I've applied BB cream and blended it in, I'm going to go straight ahead onto the eyebrows, and I'm going to be using an OCC colour concentrate for this and just running it through my brows and blanking them out. But if you don't have something like that, what you could also use is a foundation, you can use a concealer, you can even use a white eyeliner if that's all you have to hand. And yes, I know it looks a little bit strange with my eyebrows this colour, but it's for the look, so it's all good. After that, I'm going to be contouring down along the jawline and then just underneath the cheekbones and blending that out. As this is meant to be quite an ancient character, I don't want her eye makeup to be flawless and creaseless. It's actually going to grunge up a little bit, so I'm going to be using a yellowy brown and applying that all over the lid and also just underneath the lashes. Make sure it's blended out on the edges. And then after that, I'm going to take a dark brown eyeshadow, and the easiest way to do this step is to look straight up into a mirror and take the same brush that I've already applied this previous pale brown with. I'm going to look straight up into the mirror, and then you're going to blend that into the lashes as close as you can. Bring that around the edge of your eye and then connect it to the lashes above. And after that, we're going to be moving on to a black eyeshadow. Now this, we're going to be doing it slightly differently. We won't be doing winged eyeliner, we're actually going to be doing the opposite. Instead of it aiming up towards the edge of your brows, it's got to try and follow the natural slant of your eyes. So what you need to do is look straight into the mirror, and the angle that your upper lid is going to have pointing down, just follow that down and then connect that line all the way into the inner corner of the eye. Now on the outer lower corner, we're going to take that line and you're going to blend it into the lashes and drag it down a little bit. Make sure that it's really nicely blended out. Once everything's blended, you're going to take whatever's left on that angled eyeliner and you're going to make it look a little bit like your eye makeup is smudged or that you've been crying. And with this character, you probably would end up crying. You're basically telling people how long they have to live, and that can't be fun, so I do want to make her look a little bit like a tragic character as well. So we're going to drag that colour down on the outer corner of the eye. After that, we're going to move on to the lips, and we're going to be using 3 different products. I'm going to use a nude lip liner, a very beautiful dark red colour, and then I'm going to be using a slightly peachy orangey colour. And you might think that looks a little bit strange, but actually layered over everything else, it looks beautiful. So we're going to start off with a nude and just outline everything. Fill in the lips with that nude colour. And then I'm going to be taking the red, running that down the centre of my lips, and then you're going to do a little bit of a ball shape. So the horns have got to curve around the centre of your upper lip and then align straight down the lower lip. Blend that all out. And then on top of that, we're going to be layering that orange colour, and as you can see, over those 2 colours, it looks really nice. Because the idea of this character is that she allots the amount of years people have to live, I had 2 different ideas. There's going to be 2 different marks on my face, one which is going to look like a scratch, and these are going to be the tallies that she keeps for every year that someone lives. But then the ones which are drawn onto her skin, that's the year she knows for certain that person is going to die, and that point is unmovable. So we're going to do these little scratches, and these are just going to be tallies. So you're going to do little lines, and you're going to use a red lipstick, or you can use something like a red colour concentrate from OCC, or a flash palette or a flash palette dupe, whichever you have to hand. I'm going to do those little lines, blend them out, and then I'm going to be mixing another colour, and this has got to be slightly darker, and over those little cuts that you've done, you're going to do a second colour right down the middle, just to make them look like they actually broke through the surface of the skin and they're not some slightly pathetic little scratch. Once those lines are all done, I'm going to take a black eyeliner and I'm going to draw in some Greek letters, the final time that people have to live. And you're going to do that over and around all those little red lines that you've already drawn. Finish off by just making sure that your hair looks very messy and scrunchy. A hood to look that extra tiny bit creepy. And that's it. You're done.